Hi guys. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Sheri. Welcome. I typically post videos every Thursday, but today is obviously not Thursday, and I'm filming a very different kind of video for this channel. So if you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, then you have probably seen me mention a few times that I am moving. And the reason I moved is because, well, it's because of why I wanted to film this video. And I wanted to film this because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this because they think it's embarrassing or whatever, but here it goes. I was laid off from my job in June of 2017. So that was what, four, I guess technically almost 5 months ago. I wasn't surprised by any means. I kind of expected it and I knew it was coming, but it still sucked. I mean, no one ever wants to be fired or let go, whichever one. But I think because I was expecting it, I wasn't so hard on myself when it happened, and I kind of just took it and accepted it and just realized that that was kind of the sign that I needed to find a job that I really loved, even though I was trying to put out positive thoughts and I was praying all the time and just doing a lot of wishing and hoping. And I even told my mom that I was going to manifest my own destiny and I was going to find myself the job that I really wanted, which was to work at Disney. I literally told her that I was going to manifest a job at Disney. I was still pretty down on myself. I went through a lot of periods of just like crying and bawling my eyes out because I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing with my life. I'm 28 years old and I had just been let go from my first job and I just didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. And it seemed to me like all of my friends had jobs that they'd had for a while or they had just gotten new jobs and they were successful and they were making money, and I was stuck here without a job. First of all, don't ever do that to yourself. When something like this happens, do not compare yourself to anyone because comparison is the thief of joy. The minute you start comparing yourself to others, especially those around you, those who you're close to, you start to not only get really upset, but I also think you start to resent them when they've done nothing wrong. Don't do that. And I know that's easier said than done, but honestly, just tell yourself that they're doing something that they're supposed to do, and you guys are two different people, and that's why you're not doing the same exact thing. I had to tell myself that just because my friends all had these jobs doesn't mean that I had to have the same kind of job. So that happened like almost immediately for me, the whole comparison thing. And it took like 2 months for me to really get over it. And in those 2 months, I hadn't even applied really to that many jobs. I had spent most of June and the better part of July just trying to rework my entire resume because I haven't had to apply to a job in like 4 years. I graduated from college in 2011. Also, back then, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. Writing cover letters is the worst. And that's because you have to write a different cover letter for every single job. You don't want them to all be the same. Yeah, I was just going through these crazy roller coaster days of being super positive and thinking that the job that I was meant to have would come along any day now. And then the next day I would just be so down on myself and thinking that I was just totally lost. But once I kind of got over that hump of not comparing myself to other people and just realizing that the one person who can change the way I'm feeling and change the outcome of my life is myself. And in order to do that, I needed to be more positive. I needed to put out good thoughts and good vibes. And that was the only way that these things and that my life was ever going to change. I decided to really think about what did I really want to be doing? My parents, my dad especially, had kept stressing to me that I needed to find a job in which I would be truly happy, one where I would be happy going in every day, one where I was happy doing whatever it is I chose to do, even though I had no clear answer for him for when he would ask me that question. He just kept saying, you need to be happy because you're going to be working for how many ever years to come, and you don't want to be stuck doing a job that doesn't fulfill you at a place where you're miserable. And I applied for a Disney job. In fact, I applied for 2 Disney jobs. I applied for a Disney office job and I didn't get it, which I wasn't that surprised about either because I didn't fit the requirements. But then I applied for a job at the Disney parks. Freaked me out a little bit. And I kind of told myself when I first applied, I was like, oh, but I'm never going to get this because they probably get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and probably thousands of applicants. And 2, this job is not going to pay me enough to live in an apartment similar to the one I'm in now, pay off my car, pay my bills, have money for groceries, and then still have extra for savings and clothing and makeup and anything else I wanted to get. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to take a job like this. I'm never going to take a retail job. It's funny how life works, right? So I got an email from Disney saying that I need to take the web-based interview almost 2 months after I had applied for this job at the Disney parks. And I did it because I thought, why not? Just take the interview or do the little multiple choice ranking quiz thing that they had. It's super tricky. If you have ever taken it, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you are going to take it, just know to take your time. Or I can just do a whole video on it and answer any questions you have about the Disney application and interview process. I did the web-based interview and it tells you right away whether or not you should schedule a phone interview or a face-to-face interview, and it gave me dates right at the very end of when to schedule my interview. So I did it for the week after I got back from my Disney vacation. So I had my first phone interview on October 9th, and then I had my second phone interview on October 12th, and then I got an offer for the part-time position on October 16th. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first got that email, I kind of thought, I'm not gonna take it because, like I said, it's not gonna pay me enough to live the way I've been living. But then I really thought about what my parents had been stressing to me all summer and what I'd been trying to teach myself, that you need to be happy in all parts of your life, including the workplace. And if you're happy at work, you'll be more successful, and that can lead to whatever path. I think I've just been so used to seeing all my friends take the typical jobs that you would expect us to take out of college that I just wasn't immediately open to this idea of working in a retail sales environment. But I obviously took this job because, one, it was one of the only offers I got. In fact, it was the only offer I got. 2, I knew I would regret not taking a job with Disney when I've been wanting to work there pretty much all my life. For as long as I can remember, I have always wanted to be a cast member. So I took the job, and now when you're seeing this, I am already down in Florida, but I'm moving. I almost said I'm moving cross country, but I'm moving down south to a state where I don't know anyone, to a place where I don't know anyone. I don't even have an apartment right now. Obviously, I'm a little nervous and a little stressed out and a little scared, but I think sometimes in life you get thrown obstacles, and those obstacles are just meant to show you that you were not going in the direction that you were meant to be going in, and that you are meant to take another road. So this is the road or the path that I'm taking, and it leads to Disney, which is the happiest and most magical place on earth. Like I said, I'm nervous and stressed and have slight anxiety about this, but I'm also super, super excited. Like, I can't believe that I get to go and work at Disney World. It is literally little, like, 5-year-old Sheri Ann's dream coming true. If any of you are in a similar position or in a somewhat similar position of just feeling lost or having just lost your job, I am here to tell you that it is going to be okay and that you are going to find the job that you are meant to have, as long as you can remember to stay positive, which you should be doing every single day. And I'm someone who believes in the power of prayer and wishful thinking and hoping and putting out good and positive vibes into the world, because if you do those things, you're going to get good positive vibes back. So that's it really. I just wanted to film this video because, well, I forgot to before, and to just give a little life update on what's going on and why I'm leaving this wonderful state of New Jersey, and to just remind everyone to be positive. And if you're not happy with the way your life is going, then you have the power to change it. And all you have to do is be proactive, be positive, and you will find that happiness that you are looking for. So I hope this video sort of made sense. I have no idea. I've never done a video like this on YouTube, but I just really felt the need to. So I hope you guys liked it. After Thursday's Disney vlog, which will be the last Disney vacation vlog, I'll go back to making other, the other types of videos I was doing before, but I'm also probably going to throw in a few daily vlogs here and there, just because I'll be in Orlando and away from family and friends, so why not? So I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.